So in the battle for J. Howard Marshall's will, there was 2 court cases going on, one in Texas and one in California. Anna did say that the court proceedings were very difficult for her, partially because she had dropped out of high school. She felt that she was semi-illiterate and that zeros were very difficult for her, particularly in like money issues, which this is all a money issue, so that's going to make things very difficult. And to be honest, some of this legal stuff was very hard for me to understand just researching it, so I understand that. Around this time, Anna was also dropped from the William Morris Agency, so things were a little bit tough for her right now. She wasn't getting a lot of work. She'd been dropped by her agency, which was going to make it a lot harder to get work. Her husband had just died, so she was in grieving, and in addition, she had all of these legal battles. She was also getting treatment for substance abuse. Apparently, she had a bunch of meds prescribed to her at this point, including for the seizures that she had been having and was still having. And of course, the tabloids were all over her for all of those reasons I just mentioned, plus saying stuff like, oh, has she gained weight? And is she partying right after her husband died? Making some stuff up, but of course, they were making her out to be this kind of just callous, unfeeling woman. And with all of this going on, this was the time when Anna decided to distance herself or cut off her family. And her half-sister Donna thinks that Anna felt that they were going to try and take her money, and that's why she did it, but it's unclear. They also think that Howard K. Stern, who she got close to at this time, he was one of her attorneys, was part of this movement away from her family. And her and Howard had actually met when he was doing contract work for her before all of this, but then he was one of her lawyers in this legal battle for a portion of the will. And eventually he was handling all of her legal affairs. He was her talent agent. He was her manager, everything. So they spent a lot of time together, and he played a huge part in her life. Also in August of 1995, the lawsuit that her housekeeper / babysitter Maria had sued against her for SA was judged that Anna would have to pay her $850,000. And Anna had actually tried to countersue on that lawsuit and say that Maria had tried to kidnap Daniel, and she was also claiming that this was slander because it had never occurred, but since there was no evidence, that those claims were dismissed, and at this point Anna owes Maria $850,000.